Good morning. So it's the next day today. Today is a sea day and it's 10 o'clock. We slept in late, which was absolutely amazing to sleep in late after yesterday. My feet still hurt. I've got a blister on one of my foot and oh my god, I'm just so tired. But we're just going to go out for breakfast now and then plan our day for the rest of the day. The weather's nice outside, so hopefully sunbathing and eating lots of cake. That's the plan. Ready for dinner now. Tonight is our formal night and it's black and white night formal night. So I got this really nice long black dress on. Okay, so this is the dress that I'm wearing. You can't really see it too well on the camera, but it's like this tulle dress and it's got sparkle details and I've got a white necklace and white earrings, so black and white. Got really good lighting in the bathroom. Okay, so we're back at the room now. We just had some dinner and we were downstairs getting some professional photos taken, and then we went down to the bottom of the stairs and we take photos ourselves as well in case we don't like the professional ones, because the professional ones they take it from like upwards like that, so you always get your double chin in it and I just don't like it, but I get them done anyway in case there's a nice one, because sometimes there's a nice one. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do take nice photos, but sometimes they just don't do an angle that flatters you personally, do you know what I mean? And this whole cruise I haven't liked a single one that anyone's taken, so I thought we'll go and take some photos ourselves as well. And we've got some really nice ones that we've taken with our cameras and our phones. And while people were taking, like my parents were taking photos of me and Jo, a woman came up to me and said that she recognised me from these YouTube videos, which made me really giddy and I went kind of shy. So thank you if you're watching this. Hi. Yeah, what? That's never happened before. I didn't expect it to happen on a cruise, so it was really random. Not that I ever expected it to happen, but you know, it's just weird. It's really weird. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. But now we're going to go see Rudy West anyway in the theatre. And I swear we saw him last year on the cruise, because he looks, I can't remember the name of the person that we saw last year, but I recognise his picture from last year, and he's on tomorrow night and as well. And I just recognise him. I swear he is the guy we saw last year, and I bet he is. I bet he is. I'll let you know after, but I bet he's the guy we saw last year, but Jo doesn't think he is. Back in the room now, and we just watched the piano guy play some like Disney songs and stuff, and it was really good. And now we're just gonna go to bed, maybe watch a movie and go to bed. We're in Cartagena tomorrow. We're not doing any excursions tomorrow. We're just gonna walk around by ourselves and maybe do a little bit of shopping and see what's there. But another hot day probably. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Hi. Good morning. We're in Cartagena and we're just waiting that lift to go up and get breakfast. The lifts take bloody ages. Oh, that one's on 10. We're on 11. Oh, I went straight past 11 to 12. got clothes on just so I don't look completely naked. So we're just getting ready for dinner. I was going to say formal, but it's not formal tonight, it's smart casual tonight. And today we're in Cartagena, so we didn't really do much. We just went to the arena, the Roman arena that is in Cartagena. We did a little bit of shopping, we walked around, we had some lunch. I thought it was a pizza, but it was just like a really fancy cheese on toast. Like, don't get me wrong, it was really nice, but it's just not what I was expecting to get. And then we walked back to the ship, and then we've literally just been like lying in the sun all day, reading books, going in and out of the pool. We're in the middle part of the pool for a little bit, going in and out of the pool, because the two middle pools are from like 5'11" to 7'11" in depth, so that's really, really deep, and I don't like to go in a pool where I can't touch the floor because I just don't feel very safe. Even though I can swim and everything, I just don't feel safe. And today one of the pools were lowered, and this happened the other day. They lowered both of the pools in the middle down, and today only one of them was lowered. It was lowered down to 3'11", but that pool that was lowered down to 3'11" was so busy. I went in it and I could stand up and it would come up like just above like where this top is. And I love it. I love it being 3'11", and I was talking to some people in there, and quite a few people actually I was talking to, and literally everyone I was talking to said they prefer it being 3'11", and apparently they only lowered it out because there was a vent on in the middle, like on the stage bit in between both of the pools. There's a singing coming on, and apparently they only lower the pools when there's an event on, when there's like someone going on the stage, which is stupid. And I was like, well, they should leave it like that all the time, and literally every single person that I was talking to agreed with me. They should just leave it like that, because then it goes from 3'11" to 5'11". So if you want to go in a deep end, it's still deep in one end and shallow in the other end for people who can't swim or people who don't feel comfortable going into a deep end. So I was standing in the shallow end for a little bit, and it's really nice to be able to actually go in those pools and then be able to go in them before. And it's like the Serenity pool, which is an adult only pool, is exactly the same. It's like 5'11" to 7'11", which is ridiculous. I can't go in there, it's so deep. And it just makes me laugh how this is like a family-friendly ship, yet they're like, oh yeah, let's make the pools really deep so everyone can drown in them. Yeah, because that's safe. Like, surely you'd want, if it's family-friendly, surely you'd make the pools so at least the parents can stand up in them to help and play with their children. But the parents can't even stand up in them, so why would you let children go in there? Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. You've got the pool at the back of the ship, which is a terrace pool, which looks like a jacuzzi because it's got seats in it, and that's like 3'7" in depth. But it's quite big. You can't swim in it or anything. I said it's got like seats around the edge of it. It looks like a jacuzzi, but it's not a jacuzzi, and it's colder than all the other pools, so it's quite nice. But you get a lot of kids going in that one, where it's shallow or shallower. And so a lot of kids end up going in that pool, which means that gets really busy really quickly, where it's like a square pool. So where it's square, it gets really busy really quickly, and you just can't go in there. Like, you just can't go in there, it's impossible. But where they lowered the middle pool today, so we were in there for a little bit, then we went back to the terrace pool, and I was sort of like dipping in and out of the terrace pool, because there was quite a few adults in the terrace pool. Ooh, let's put my light on. Off. On. Let's leave it on. But yeah, so we did. So we were at the back and the terrace pool for a little bit, just going in and out, and again talking to more people like they should keep the middle pools lowered down to 3'11". All the pools should be 3'11" to like 5'11". They should all be like that. I don't know why they're like 5'11" to 7'11". It's ridiculous, because you can't stand up in it. If you're small like me and I'm 5'3", like, what do they want me to do? Like, I know I can swim, but like, I just don't feel comfortable. Like, what do you want me to do? You just go to the adult only pool, and everyone is just hanging onto the edge for dear life. Like, everyone wants to go in the pool because it's really, really fucking hot, but like, it's too deep for anyone to go in there. It's only like, it's good for the people who are really strong swimmers, but the older ladies and sort of people my age who like don't feel comfortable, you just have everyone holding on to the railings for their fucking life, just holding on. Everyone's just holding on to the edge. Like, no one swims in those swimming pools. Everyone just holds on to the edge because they want to go in there to cool off, but they can't let go because they can't touch the floor. So you literally just find everyone is just all around the edge, holding on to the edge for dear life. It's kind of awful and funny at the same time. But yeah, so I'm just getting ready for dinner after that rant. Oh my god, that went on for ages as well. And then we've got Astonishing tonight, which I'm so excited for. So Astonishing is like a magic and illusion show, so that'll be good. And then we're going to go see Jazz again after in the Life Lounge. So we're ready for our casual night. And I'm wearing something really chilled. And I really like this outfit. I want another like strap. This is what I'm wearing, just like a crop top, a nice skirt and some sandals that I got on board Britannia. Nice and chilled, and you can see my funny tan lines. Yeah.